What's up, everybody? Every time I move, that light come on. Hey, what was I going to say? Oh, you know, people always make videos and they be like telling you to subscribe. I don't never do that. I hate when people do and subscribe to my, and then before they tell you what the video's about, they be telling you to subscribe. I don't even want to fucking subscribe. I'll subscribe if I feel like it. Don't fucking tell me to subscribe. I'm trying to get some information, and y'all going on and on about subscribing to your video and shit. But I want to talk real quick about like you know, when I was locked up. It's not something I'm proud of, but I was watching this guy and he was talking about lingo and stuff like that. Oh shit, hold up. He was talking about lingo, like languages and stuff like he was saying like when it was about to be a raid, we would say the turtles are coming. And we would call the cops turtles because they look like the Teenage Mutant Turtles because they be having all their bulletproof vests on and their helmet and stuff. So we call them the turtles. And what else is another language? What's another word? Money. Get money. Get money mean I'm going to work out. They're like, where are you going? I'm going to get money. I mean, I'm going to go work out. But you don't have paper money. You don't have paper currency in jail. You're not allowed to have money in jail. So money is usually about things that you trade. Like a pouch. A pouch is a pack of tobacco. See, in jail, everybody rolls. In jail, everybody roll their cigarettes, like the old cigarettes, like the cowboy days, like the western days. They roll it up with paper. So everybody be looking for paper and trying to get a pouch. And they call it one cigarette. It's called the rollie. That's called the rollie. A single. Where I was at, a single cigarette, because I've noticed like in different places, guys come with different terminology and slang for wherever it was, but a rollie is a cigarette. Like one day the dude was like, "Yo, I give you a rollie for your sound." What was it? Yeah, some kind of, I think it was French toast or some shit. And he's like, "I give you a rollie for your French toast." And I was like, "A rollie? What's a rollie?" I didn't know what a rollie was. A rollie is a loose cigarette, but I don't smoke, so I didn't need it. So a lot of times, I used to always have tobacco. I always had tobacco. I always had pouches. I had pouches because I was towards the end of my stay, I became a barber. And when the dudes like the way you cut their hair, they would give you a pouch. But I didn't care. I like cutting hair for fun. And like I was saying in my other video, like, you know, a lot of things you do out here, you can't do in there because people will take it for weakness. They'll take your kindness for weakness. Like, I didn't like cheese. I like cheese, but I didn't want to eat cheese because that shit constipates me, and I ain't want to be sitting in the bathroom all day trying to shit out that cheese. So all while I was away, and plus I stopped eating cheese a long time ago, but I decided I didn't want it while I was in it, especially I wasn't going to eat it. Like if I'm out in the street and the sandwich got cheese on it, I'll try to take the cheese off if I can. But if I can't take it off, I'll just go ahead and eat it. But when I was away, I didn't like being in the bathroom all day. Fuck that. So I didn't eat cheese. So I used to give my cheese away. So, but when you're locked up, you can't do that because then people take it for weakness and they expect you to give it to them all the time. So you got to trade it. You got to barter it. I'd be like, I'm not just gonna give you shit. So you got to give me something back for all this cheese. You got to give me some peanut butter or something. Yeah. So that was another thing. So that's why I didn't want to mess with cheese, but I would trade the cheese. Oh, so the dude was like, "I give you a rollie. I give you a rollie for the French toast." I was like, "A rollie? What's a rollie?" He's like, "A cigarette." Oh no, I was like, "I don't want that." And guys love cigarettes. They love real cigarettes, but to make it do while they're doing their time, they always have rollies, paper rollies. The rollies. They love fucking cigarettes in jail. They love tobacco. That's like the most expensive thing in jail, fucking tobacco. That and they call cigarettes a brick. It comes in a pack, like I give you a brick. You owe me a brick. They were like bet bricks. Let's bet a brick, bet a brick, bet a brick, bet a pouch, bet a pouch. Like I said, I was a barber, so I would always have a pouch. I would have a whole bunch of pouches. So if I wanted something, there was a time I needed something, I could always rely on my pouches that I had because I had pouches. What else I got? I used to get pouches for. Every now and then, people would ask me to draw stupid shit, and I would draw like little cartoons and shit. They would give me a pouch for that. Pouch, rollie, a brick. What else? Cheeking. You know what cheek mean? Cheek mean that means you got a weapon on you, but you stashed it. I mean, you stashed it in your butt cheeks. So they be like, cheeky. Cheeky. Let me see, I have rolled some of these shits down home. Don't go nowhere. What else? Oh, they call it a knife. It's called the gun. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why. Turtles, cheek it, money, yeah, food. That was basically it. Yeah, that was basically it. Cash a check. I told you what all that mean. Yeah. So basically that was it. But like I said, like being where I was at, I said jail is like a bad high school. I said it was like being in a bad high school. Guys, because I was in there with a bunch of young guys, and they just do dumb shit all day. All day. Only time I came close to getting into it, we was in the TV room. And like I said, I could always find something to watch on TV, because what I like, a lot of people don't like, I like watching animal shows. And I used to like to watch the Love It or Listed. Love It or Listed, that's when they build the houses up. And once they build it, you get to love it or list it, meaning you put it back on the list and you let somebody else get it. Love It or Listed, I used to like to watch Life Below Zero, about the people living out in Alaska. But I didn't care for Love and Hip Hop. That shit was popular when I was in there. Love and Hip Hop, and it was another hip hop shit. All them little hip hop shit, Wildin' Out. I ain't like them shits, and them guys, they love that shit up there. They love that shit. They be talking about they want to see the bitches. Like I used to say, they say, Blue, why you watch the cooking? I used to watch the cooking show. They're like, why you watch the cooking show and you don't cook? I'm like, why you watch all the bitches on TV and you ain't got one? No, I used to say, why you watch the cooking channel and you don't cook? I'm like, why you like to watch Love and Hip Hop and you ain't getting no pussy? I used to always ask them that. Why you watching that? But they used to love to watch that. I didn't argue. But the best way to get in the fight, the easiest way to get in the fight, is over the TV. I mean, one day we was in the TV room and they couldn't find nothing to watch. So, like the CO, once you change the channel, you gotta get the remote back to the CO. But some COs don't care. They'll give you the remote and go sit at the desk and fall asleep. They say, just don't fuck with me, because if you fuck with me, I'll put you on the count. On the count means you gotta stay in your cube all day. On the count. That means the head count. They usually say that in the morning. On the count. That's when they wake you up. That's when they wake you up. You have to do the count 3 times a day, I think it was. But on the count is when they, like if you got a CO, he an asshole CO, he gonna put you on the count. And that means you gotta stay in your cube all day. And ain't nothing to do but go to sleep or read. But anyway, like the CO gave the remote to the dude and went to his desk and went to sleep. So the dudes in there can't find shit to watch on TV. So they just clicking channels, they just channel surfing, clicking channels. And they watch that stupid shit all day, that MTV shit, where they be filming accidents and shit like that. So they just flipping channels. I'm like, why don't y'all watch the Animal Channel? They ignore me, just flipping channels. So I got up and pulled the cord out the wall. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck I just do? But I snatched this shit out the wall and walked out. They looked at me like I was bugged out. So there's one dude named Jermaine, he gonna come up to me and ask me, why you do that? So I said to myself, is this nigga really walking up to me like this? So I said, well, if you don't give me a way to leave, then I'm gonna do something to him. He let me leave. I was like, yo, I don't want no problems. I walked off. But like, if he'd have stepped in front of me, I was going off. He didn't do that. So I just left, and that was it. But then I found out later he was stealing out of my locker, because he used to stand up behind me and watch me open and close my locker. Yeah, I was so mad. And I didn't realize it was him until he left. I was like, damn. That nigga was the one stealing out my fucking locker, because he was his bed was right behind mine. And I caught him looking at me one day, but I never paid attention to it. It never dawned on me. Because we used to talk every day, and I thought he was all right. But that was my fault, because ain't no white people. Him and his other dude.